What's up, tribe? Welcome to Paiges of Ascension. Welcome back if you've been kicking it with me for a minute. This is going to be a weekly reading for the water signs, our water kin. And keep in mind, with that said, that this reading may or may not resonate. It is collective in general. So take what resonates and leave what does not. If it does, definitely comment down below and let me know all about that stuff. So I'd love to hear from you. And if it doesn't, sharing is caring, so that's okay too. This week's message just isn't for you, okay? And as per standard, with any video that will be produced on this channel, I will continue to watch my language to make sure that my reading is as inclusive as possible for any who may cross it. Yeah, I feel like there's more, but I can't remember what any of that is. So let's just say, I guess we're keeping that one too. Any information you could ever need or want is located in the description box. That's reading, cards I'm using, time period that this is for, although remember, time is an illusion, okay? So, that said, let's dig right in because they got a lot of talking to do. So, partnership and alliances, which is pretty nutty, because this actually just came up for our fire people. Okay? So, to kick off the reading, we've got Rejoice and Celebration. That is the Three of Cups. And next we have the Truth. That is the Judgment. Then we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on. And then we have financial and material changes, Five of Pentacles, and then recognition and reward, Three of Pentacles. So this is definitely looking very good, Water Tribe. I think you're about to have quite a bit to celebrate. I do feel like this is actually financial in nature, heavily financial in nature. This kind of speaks to a windfall to me. I do feel also like, or I should say that is for one group of you. For another group of you, what I'm seeing is that you're actually going to have a lot to celebrate because the truth is coming out about a partnership. And again, because, and this is very similar energy that, or I should say the flip side of the energy that was going on in the fire tribe reading, but some kind of truth is going to come out about a partnership, and as a result of that, you're going to end up getting the recognition that is long overdue for you. I feel like, okay, like, yeah, I feel like this is actually a position or a job that you're probably not even at anymore. If this is specifically career related, okay, the truth is going to come out about something that happened to you at a previous job that you're no longer at, and you're actually going to get the recognition that you should have gotten while you were at that place, okay? Something else that I'm getting is that this could be a scenario where there are some of you that you're in a trio. I see three, so this is a group of three. Okay, so I do get that this is heavily work. I feel like this is work. I'm not getting love off of this at all. It could be, again, pick your poison, take what fits for your situation. Don't try to make this fit. If it does not, it may not be for you, okay? But however, if some of this is resonating and this is for you, one more scenario that I am getting is that this is potentially a job where you've actually had to threaten to walk away. Like, you came out to your boss and said, hey, I really like you guys. I like it here. I love my team. I love being around my team. But the truth is, I need more opportunities. I want more responsibility. So I've been offered a position elsewhere, and I'm going to be moving on. And as a result of that, because they want you to stay so badly, they might have offered you more pay, a better office, a more flexible work schedule, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you're actually getting recognized for a job well done, the hard work that you've been putting in. Okay? I do feel like in this situation, even as much as you love your team, and I do see like a lot of camaraderie here within this, as much as you love your team, like you feel very undervalued where you're at and with what you're doing. Okay, and that has played a very large part into you wanting to exit stage left, and I can't blame you. I've been there. So wow, yeah, a whole lot coming off of this. Several different scenarios could be going on. Take what works for you. Wow, we're only even 5 minutes in. So this one might be a little quick, y'all. See if I can get anything else. So in this situation, if say it's not work, I'm still not getting love, but it could be a friendship or group of people. Some kind of truth comes out. It could come out about some person within that group, and something that they may have done for someone else without them knowing. So it's like think of it as like a pay it forward kind of thing that someone did for someone, and they don't even know that happened, but the truth comes out that they did. And as a result, there is some recognition there. It could also be flip side. Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of like you energy off of this. This does feel very good. But for I'm gonna say a very, very small group of you, maybe even like 1 or 2 people who may cross this video, this could be a situation where you find the truth out about something that someone did that was not in your favor. It was only to their benefit and your detriment, and that causes you to break free from the friendship and go on to greener pastures. As a result of this, you get financial and material changes because this person was basically a hater and they were blocking your abundance, okay? And as a result of that, because you finally cut that cord, you get the recognition reward that you've been striving for quite some time. Like, as far as timing is concerned in this video, like I feel like years. This has been years in the making where it was that bubbling to this moment where you basically told this person you can go yourself. Okay? Yeah, and that's evidenced by this background here. You can see the changing of the seasons as this person is walking. Okay, and then looking into time. And again, time is an illusion. I'm picking up years. For some of you, that may not be the case, but the situation itself that I just spoke of like the friend, the hater. I shouldn't even call him a friend. Well, we'll say frenemy. Oh, that's almost too good of a word for what I'm getting. Let's just call him a hater. Haters can be haters. Don't try to sugarcoat it, right? So, if that's the case, this is it's been bubbling up to this moment. This is not going to be something that is really, oh my God, that happened? Really? You said that? I feel like this is something that you suspected for quite some time. You yourself might be very intuitive, which of course I'm not surprised because this is the water tribe. Of course y'all are intuitive, right? This is something that you've sensed for a while. This is not news. Okay? Yeah, well, you've got what's coming to you. So, numbers here for you. Synchronicity-wise, we've got 3. That is sticking out the most. So yeah, 3. So triple 3 may offer some synchronicity for you. Let's go ahead and hop into the clarifiers. So we know it's a truth. Okay, so let's look at what are you... I want to know what you're moving towards, really. This seems like the truth. I'm not going to dig into that because that's very personalized per every individual situation that is resonating with some part of this. There's no way I could narrow down on just one type of truth, so I'm not going to clarify this. I understand that this is a partnership, an alliance, and there's a very heavy group dynamic here. We've got that with the 3s, as we've got 3 separate 3 cards here. That's telling me that I do feel like this is changes for the better based on that. So really, I just want to know where you're going. Like, what's the direction? Okay, so let's just go ahead and clarify this. This may be a quick one, y'all. We're not even quite 10 minutes in yet. Oh, okay, so moving on to something new. We've suspected as much. Okay, Spirit's hilarious. Um, so, of course, it's not going to tell me, per usual. So I guess it's very individualized, too. If this is something that's resonating with you, I definitely encourage you to get at me for a personal reading, because this looks very, 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 very good. So bottom of the deck from this clarification, we have, oh, that's funny. Prosperity begins. Our little Freudian slip here with the Justice card. Okay. So triple ones might offer some synchronicity for you too. So yeah, I don't know what you're moving towards other than it's a new beginning, and it's something that you've been very vocal about that you've wanted. That's pretty much that. It is something that is going to bring you a great deal of prosperity. I do feel like this is something that is much more in alignment with you than where you were in this dynamic. On the flip side, it could be that you're walking into something, or walking into a different partnership that is more in line with your calling and what you're supposed to do in this lifetime, okay? Either way, plus or minus, good or bad, whatever side this lands on for your situation, if this is resonating for you, there are multiple people involved and you will be recognized for something. So if you're on the right side of up and all that is good, you're going to be recognized for all the good that you've done. But if you've done some shady shit, it's got to come out and bite you in the ass. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Don't yell at the messenger. Okay? So, new beginning. It's something you've been very vocal about wanting to do, wanting to go, something like that. And that's basically what's in play for you this week. It's a pretty quick and dirty. I like it. Clean energy is always good. So, your mystical moment or additional synchronicity for you. Oh my God! This is awesome. What did I say about threes? So threes is going to be a very, very big number for you this week, because we've got Weaving of Flowers, 33. So this is that card of the woman, of the person who, a magical manifester. Magical master manifester, okay? Because in this particular card, you see them, I'm working on it, y'all. You see them, and all these petals are coming down, and this character has managed to weave them together to make something beautiful. So this is like the prime example of someone who's just been handed a lot of bullshit in their life, and somehow they've managed to make the equivalent of the Taj Mahal. Okay, they've managed to take a lot of really crappy situations and things that have happened to them, and they're able to pull from that and manifest something beautiful and gorgeous, and all while still remaining humble and helpful to those around them. Okay, that is this card. So that is either going to be a person coming into your orbit that is in your orbit that will help you out in this situation. They might be the person coming forward with this truth to make sure that you get recognized for what you've been doing. Okay. Or this could be you. You might be getting recognized because of the fact that you're someone who can work on, your toes. You know how to make, in the good sense, when a mountain is needed, you know how to make a mountain out of a molehill, or take a mountain and make it into a molehill. You're good with conflict and taking that conflict and transmuting it into something that is so much better and so much rewarding and helpful to not just yourself, but those around you. I get that very distinctly, about the energy of whoever I'm resonating with, whoever's energy I'm connecting with right now. Is that you're someone who goes above and beyond to make sure, especially that if something happens to you specifically that you notice, you take the extra step to make sure that it doesn't happen to somebody else. Okay? That's my kind of person. I like you. Because only people like that in my tribe would be connected to these readings to begin with. So that's what's up. But in any case, good on you for being able to do that, because that in itself is an art. Okay? when we look at stones, especially those of like transformation and transmutation. So I'm just going to give black tourmaline as an example because it's like my fave. This is black tourmaline for those of you who are not familiar. But black tourmaline, it's a transmuter. So like when people are throwing negative crap at you, for example, and say you're wearing this, it's absorbing all of that energy and it's turning it to like flowers and puppies and kittens and all the things that are great and awesome and rainbows, right? And it's projecting that out into the universe. That's you. You're black tourmaline. You're black tourmaline. There we go. Okay, so that took a whole long time to spit that out. So what your soul is trying to tell you is to confront your opposite polarity. So in this situation, you might actually be leaving towards a new beginning because your ego got triggered in this situation. Now, please don't make a mistake. Ego in and of itself is not a bad thing. It's what you do with what your ego is communicating to you. Okay? It's just your ego is a tool, just like anything else. It's being in control of the chainsaw instead of letting the chainsaw be in control of you. And yes, I use that as an analogy because that's what the ego can do. The ego can be incredibly destructive when it is not in balance. Okay? So that said, confront your opposite polarity. Get in touch with your shadow. You know, if you see that, this isn't quite as pillaresque as, say, the High Priestess in Tarot, but there is a void there, you know, that we can't see. It's veiled. And then she's got the hawk with her. Yep, the red-tailed hawk with her. And the red-tailed hawk is a communicator from spirit. Okay, it's the opposite polarity of the owl. It does the same exact thing the owl does. It has the same exact hunting ground, damn near the same exact prey. The only difference is one is day and one is night. Okay? This is getting in touch with your higher self and following your higher self and what that has to tell you. Okay, so then where you're at in your journey is perseverance. Oh my God, love it. Okay, so it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, and you're damn straight you can. Okay, if you can believe it, if you believe it, you can achieve it. If you can visualize it, you can make it materialize, all right? You can visualize, you can materialize, all right? So, you know, keep on keeping on in this situation. Like, if you're being prompted that you need to put in your notice and leave this job, then you need to put in your notice and leave this job. Okay, and persevere. You keep going after what it is that makes you feel full and whole and fulfilled. Okay, absolutely freaking beautiful, Water Tribe. I love it. I enjoyed doing this reading so much for you. So that is all I've got this week. Again, description box for other social media, readings, how to contact me, when all of that jazz, description box. So I'm just going to, you know, cut out saying that and just say look below. Okay, so again, this was a wonderful reading. I love you so much. I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much for making it to the end of, you know, this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.